Okay, I'm going to do a video today in our Project Range Rover Sport to show you how to change these dials from miles per hour to kilometers per hour, and also how to change your headlights from left-hand drive to right-hand drive. So for those of you who, like me, have recently been to the continent driving, this is super tricky. So actually these displays, although they look like conventional displays, and I'll rev the engine and you'll see all the, so it's actually just a TV. What I'm looking at here is just a TV screen. So Land Rover have done a really cool thing, and they've worked out that, well, they can make this be anything we like. So if you look now, let me just explain. So we've got miles per hour is at the top. We've got 10 miles per hour going all the way around to 170 miles an hour. And we've also got the digital readout here. So there's the instrument readout and a digital readout. Now, you can change to have this outer dial as kilometers per hour or miles per hour. Also, you can alternate this digital readout here. You could have that in kilometers per hour if you want, and the outer ring in miles. So you could look at both, or you could change it all to one. Because we've just been to France, what I did was I changed it to kilometers per hour because our friends in France. So let me just clear all the faults down. So then if I use this menu button here and go okay, that brings up my menu, and we're going to go to let's have a look. So let's go to the instrument display here. Okay, and then we've got so let's go to the speedometer dial. So this is this outer dial here. So can you see that reasonably well, Dan, or do you want to come? Better if I come here. There we go. Right. So there you go. You can see that we've got 0 to 170. Now, if I then click on the thing there, it's currently showing in miles per hour. If I just go down, I'm flying all this on this button pad here. So then if I go down to kilometers per hour, watch it change when I click OK. You can see now we're going all the way up to 280, and it's changed this little icon here to kilometers per hour. Down here we're still on miles per hour, however. But if I go, so if I then just navigate backwards and then go to the digital speedometer, okay, you can see that you can turn it off if you want, you can see there, but I'm going to go down to kilometers an hour. And if you watch that little 0 miles per hour at the bottom, just above the fuel gauge, there we go, you see that's changed to kilometers an hour. So now we can drive along in France happily. But headlights, now according to the instruction book, well, right, so if we go back to the main menu here and we go up here to driving features, okay, what you've got is high beam assist. Can you see that? And then if we click on that, right, you've got this thing called drive side, which is, so in the UK, although we're right-hand drive vehicles, we drive on the left side of the road. So if I click OK here, or go here, you can see that it's set for UK. For the UK, you should be driving on the left. Now, this is the high beam assist feature here, let's be clear. So this is when the car decides whether there's anything coming the other way, and decides whether it needs to dip the main beam onto dip beam, or if there's nothing coming, it will put you back onto main beam. And it's controlled by a little camera up behind the rear view mirror here. But this changes the algorithm it uses. Now, the user manual also says you don't need to stick beam deflectors on your car, although I'm not sure about that. Let me just put the headlights on. So you can see the headlights on the wall here, and you can see they have a slight, there's a slight little raise here, a slight little sort of zip up, which is to illuminate the pavement for UK vehicles. Now, when I change this, I couldn't notice any change. So if I just, go back here on driving features, it's gone dark now, so you'll have to believe me, hold on. Let me just, if I go back here, high beam assist, okay, and then I go the driver's side, and what I'll do is I will change it from left to right. So at the moment, it's currently on left, and if I press OK to change it to the right, I can't see any change. You see any change in that, Dan? No. So I don't think it is changing the beam pattern, but the book says, but having said that, the beam pattern is generally quite flat. There's not a massive kick up. So I think it's quite a, I don't think we're going to be blinding anyone. Let me change back to the other side, see if you can spot any difference, Dan. I've changed back to that. I can't see anything change, but I don't think we're going to be blinding anyone with that beam pattern there. So there we go. So that's how to get your car ready for continental driving. No need to stick any stickers. Your high beam assist will work. You've got your speedo. Look, you'll think you're going really fast. Impress the kids. Tell them you've done 200 miles an hour in the car. Yeah, don't let them tell your wife. Right. I hope you've enjoyed that. We'll try and get some other tips and tricks that we've learnt on our recent continental road trip. Get some of those little videos posted up. But there's the first one.